All right, man. I said I was gonna make a video about Tank, the R&B singer. And it's funny, 'cause I just saw Tank. He was in town, and bumped into him at the Mr. Olympia Expo. You know what I'm saying? I guess he's there because he looked like a dude that lifts some weights or whatever the fuck. So everybody that's into fitness was at the Mr. Olympia shit. And he was there. So I took a picture with him. All right. So anyway, I wanted to say something about my man's comments. Now, I didn't watch the whole interview. I just heard a little bit of what he said. Now, check this out. This is my view on it because everybody's like, I'm like, yo, I'm going to make a video about Tank. Like, so what is there to talk about? Okay. I don't expect everybody to get it, but I'm going to make the video, right? Anyway, the way I listened to what he said, and the way I see it is, what he was attempting to do is make a logic-based argument. His logic-based argument was basically, if you do something once, doesn't mean that you can be labeled as someone who does that thing, right? Now, I've heard other people's arguments on this. Now, what he's saying is true for some things. Like, for instance, if you have one drink, it doesn't make you an alcoholic. If you smoke, a blunt, it doesn't make you a weed head. The only problem with his logic-based argument is there are things that you can do once, and now you are that thing. And what he was talking about is on the list. Okay? It's like, I think somebody said, he said, if you steal something once, you are a thief. Okay? If you shoot someone once and you kill someone once, you are now a murderer. Right? So these are things that you just do them once. And once you do them, this is the label you earn. If you sexually abuse a child once, you are a pedophile. Right? He was making a logic-based argument, right? It doesn't necessarily mean he believes or that he engages in those actions. Because I'm seeing everybody like, oh, that motherfucker must be gay. See, it's just like when I was doing the logic-based argument about Terry Crews and the whole thing that happened with him. All of a sudden, people looking at me like, oh, so you would let blah, blah, blah. No, motherfucker. That's what logic-based arguments are. You're just making a point. It doesn't mean you subscribe to the shit. It just means you're making a point based on logic. That's it. It's just an argument. That's all it is. Okay? So whether dude engages in any of this shit is, open to interpretation, I guess, from the people that are listening, or but it's not a conclusion that this motherfucker's admitting that he's out here sucking dicks because he's saying what he's saying. He's just making a point. But his logic is sound, but it's the wrong example. He's incorrect. In this instance, doing homosexual things makes you homosexual. Period. You know what I'm saying? Whether he does it or not is another conversation. But to his point, he's incorrect in this example. If you suck a dick, you suck the dick. You can't unsuck a dick, motherfucker. You're there. All right? Peace and love. 100.